A guy is watching a 3D film, but here's the creepy part. He's not wearing 3D glasses. He's just using his own flat, regular glasses. Suddenly on the screen, or maybe behind it, a creepy black hand slowly stretches out from behind the curtain. The guy gets so scared, he literally pees himself on the spot. But then he takes off his glasses, and boom, the monster disappears. He thinks it's his glasses playing tricks on him, so he asks someone nearby to borrow 3D glasses. They say no, so he peeks from the side and sees the guy holding a glowing sword. Now confused, he puts his regular glasses back on, and the monster is there again. So he asks his niece to try the glasses, but she just thinks her uncle is being weird. She even tells her friends to point and laugh at him. Now frustrated and alone, the guy goes back to watching. Suddenly, those same creepy black tentacles start crawling up the hallway. A black hand shows razor-sharp teeth, and it lunges toward him. He jumps on the chair and throws off his glasses in fear. And again, without the glasses, everything disappears. So he picks them up and checks the lens. And yup, the monster's shadow is still there. But as soon as he wears them, nothing. He looks up, and bam, the black hand grabs his face. He screams and knocks over his popcorn. He yells, "There's a monster coming out of the screen!" But everyone else just laughs and says it's just the 3D effects. The theater staff drag him out. Now his niece is a little worried, so she follows. She says, "Uncle, relax, it's just a movie effect." He demands to speak to the manager. Plot twist, the worker is the manager. Then his niece says, "Maybe your flat glasses don't work with 3D movies." The manager's like, "Exactly. If you wear our special 3D glasses, the monsters disappear." Still, no one believes him, so he asks for a refund and leaves. But his niece decides to stay and finish the movie. The manager tells the man to wait in the VIP lounge. But guess what? It's not a lounge, it's the theater's back office. He sees his niece through a window, and the manager explains again how 3D works. Then, things get super weird. The man puts on the theater's 3D glasses and looks around. No monsters. But then he says, "I still don't believe you," and that ticks off the manager. Suddenly, all the staff around him turn into monsters. They grab his neck and try to pin him to a board. The man quickly grabs a sandwich from his pocket, random, I know, and shoves it into the manager's mouth. Magically, the monsters start choking and freeze up. He runs to find his niece, but the other staff are also turning into creepy creatures. He hides in a storage room. A phone rings, almost giving him away. He locks the door and tries calling his niece, but she hangs up, so he keeps texting her. "Wear the flat glasses, you'll see the truth." Meanwhile, the manager is now using an axe to break the door open. His niece finally listens, takes off the 3D glasses, puts on flat ones, and what does she see? Monsters everywhere, touching people's faces, turning them into monsters too. Even her best friend becomes one. Now, all the monster people turn to look at her.